I literally can't think of a way to start this. Yeah. So, Onision did a thing. Went and doxed a former patron, and that got his patron taken down. But of course, it's your fault. And he's about to tell you why. In hilarious fashion.
Wow.
Okay, you've managed to get the title in, so suppose people can't accuse you of misleading titles. Whether they can accuse you of misleading anything or anyone else, who knows? But there we go.
Wow. So you guys are so into yourselves, like you are so committed.
Pot, kettle and black, I would say.
To censoring innocent people.
2 points. No one's trying to censor you. I don't think you're using that word in the right way there, Greg. At all.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Also, innocent. It's not looking that way, really, is it, mate?
That you're just gonna go and try to get my Patreon deleted now.
As a great philosopher once said,
Do or do not. There is no try.
Oh, you have an opinion of me.
I think a lot of people have an opinion of you at this point, don't they?
So you're just gonna try and ruin my entire career. Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, you're pretty much right. I think it would be kind of stupid and pointless at this point to try and ruin your career, wouldn't it, Greg? You're doing a pretty good job of that yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. The FBI never showed up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, in the, probably just over a week since Chris Hansen spoke to the FBI, they haven't shown up. You're missing a word, Greg, and that word is yet. Real life isn't like CSI or Law and Order. Or like Law and Order. This shit takes time. My friend.
The cops are all about Onion Boy because turns out didn't break a single law.
Without going too much into what you have and haven't done, that's why the FBI are investigating to see if you have broken any laws. You stating that you've not broken any laws is not a defence, especially when you're not responding to any particular evidence.
So what do? Oh, well, our opinions have been invalidated so many times of him.
They haven't. They really haven't. This may be the first time I've done one of these, like, reaction to drama videos or anything like that. But trust me, Greg, you've been on my radar for some time. Not to make videos on, I've just been following the whole situation for a number of years now.
That we're gonna disable his Patreon. Wow, you would really do that.
Okay, what happened? What actually happened? Because if I'm following what has happened correctly, you tried to harass an ex-patron to the point where you doxed her on Twitter. Patreon saw this and removed your account. It wasn't flagged down by users. It wasn't taken down by, supposed haters. Patreon themselves removed your Patreon for engaging in doxing. Arguably, it can be said that maybe you didn't notice that the phone number was on those tweets, and then you deleted them when it was pointed out. It's a possibility. Not a likely one, admittedly, but I'm all about benefit of the doubt, which is, again, why I don't do these kind of videos. Because, especially with people like you, Greg, you try and say one thing against the general narrative about you, and suddenly I'm on your side. I'd like to point out I am not on your side.
You tried to do the FBI, didn't work!
Yet. Again. It's like you're not listening to me. It's like you're not listening to me, Greg. Yet. Investigations take a long time, and before they approach you or Kai, they are going to have to look into any evidence that is presented, and it takes longer than just over a week. Okay? They would have to not only examine any evidence presented to them, I've been informed that they are in possession of a laptop or phone that may have damning evidence on you. That would still take a little bit longer than a week. Once again, real life, not like CSI. They would also then have to speak to any of your alleged victims. Again, it's going to take a bit longer than a week to do all of this. What's going on with your face, by the way?
You tried to do the police! Didn't work! So instead, you resort to the paycheck!
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this not a tactic you've used before? Yourself? Is this not something that you've tried yourself? I'm pretty certain it is. I may be wrong.
And you got it! You got it! All my patrons have been deleted!
So what does this mean now, actually, by the way? Because you have a patron-only Discord. Right, so now Patreon have, shut down your account. Your Patreon-only Discord, which so many people have recently, I say recently, we're talking a good four months ago now. I've paid for Onision'S Patreon. What does that mean now? Does that mean you're going to shut the server down? These people who have been paying you for X amount of months, and now, do they lose access to all that because of something you've done, which got your Patreon taken down? Is it just a case of, nah, fuck it, Patreon doesn't exist anymore, you people are nothing to me? I think that's possibly what's going to happen. Once again. May be completely wrong. I may be wrong.
Are you happy? No!
I think most people would be happy once that justice has been served and you and potentially Kai are being held criminally, if necessary, accountable for the things you've allegedly done. That's what will make people happy. This Patreon thing is nothing to do with the FBI or nothing to do with any of this other drama that's going on. From what I understand, you chose to tweet out a former messages between you and a former patron that included their phone number. That's counted as doxing, Greg. That's what got your Patreon taken down, not a campaign, nothing like that. But once again, no. It's never going to be your fault, is it? I have seen this in the years that I've been following these stories and these situations and these dramas about you. That is not what this is for you, is it? This is haters and fans going after you again. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can possibly concede that maybe the fans boosted the signal to Patreon that you'd done that. It doesn't stop the fact that you did that. And here we go as well, right? I am not the most healthy or well kept physically person in the world, but yeah, I'm sorry, Greg. It's not a good look, is it? It's not a good look. I'm going to address it in a minute while your hair's already wet, but I think you're going to address it yourself, aren't you?
Is this what you want, huh?
Nobody wants this, Greg. Nobody. The only reason people revel in these meltdowns, Greg, is they are this extreme. Nobody wants to see this at all, mate.
Is this what you want a total meltdown? Do you like kombucha?
Never heard of it, actually. Never heard of it. That's a pretty big bottle of the stuff. Hang on a second. Let me have a look at what kombucha is. It's a fermented drink made from sweetened tea and a specific culture known as SCOBY. SCOBY stands for Symbiotic Culture of Bacteria and Yeasts. And it looks like infected urine.
I love kombucha! Woo, 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 woo.
That's not kombucha. From what I can see of it here, that's clear for a start. So that's water.
Drinks like pee and smells even worse.
To be honest with you, I can kind of agree with that by reading what it is. Yes, I can kind of see where that would come from.
Oh, my Patreon's deleted! My Patreon! What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do now?
I don't know, refill the bottle and do a third take of this? Because, yes, that's right. I don't know if you noticed this, but his hair was already wet at the start of this video. And the fact that that's quite clearly not kombucha in that bottle leads me to believe that, that's water and he's refilled it after the second take.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm covered in kombucha!
No, you're not. Just stop, mate. I mean, it's fairly obvious. It's fairly obvious that you're not taking any of this seriously, is it? Isn't it?
And I have no more Patreon!
Oh dear. Are you alright? Are you sure? Alright, we'll carry on.
Now do this to me!
What's with the Gollum impression anyway? Right, okay, so that was the first one. Obviously not real meltdown. That, but at the same time, still just as disturbing that he would think that this is a good idea to put out. This is a good way to react to this. A few hours later, he did put out a second video, which I'm going to bring up now.
Guys, I just wanted to say I am sorry about the last video I posted. I was a little...
Hair's still wet from the not kombucha. So, make of that what you will. This is supposed to be in reaction to the reaction that the WoW video got. So, his hair probably would have dried by then.
It was a little out of control.
A little out of control. Okay.
And I just wanted to let you know that I have thought about it a lot, and I wanted to apologize to you guys.
Are you reading something below camera there, mate?
For being so irrational and maybe a little schizo. I've been up for about 20 hours now, and
20 hours. As somebody who suffers occasional insomnia, 20 hours is nothing, Greg. 20 hours. Do you realise that if I flipped out every time that I'd been up for around 20 hours, if I flipped out like that, I'd have been sectioned a long time ago. Maybe I have been. Maybe this is all in my head. I don't know.
Ever since my Patreon got deleted, I haven't been feeling very good. So, if you could forgive me...
Ah, yeah, there we go. I think this is fairly obvious how disingenuous this sorry is. I mean, he didn't even take the effort to spell sorry correctly.
I would appreciate that. I would feel good about that. And, people have already made videos about me, and it's fucking humiliating because they're all over the place and I don't know what to do about it.
That's not been rehearsed at all, has it? Didn't stumble over a single word, didn't struggle to think of a single thing when he's clearly in as much distress as he is right now.
There's videos about me right now where people are saying terrible things about me. Have you ever Googled my name?
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have, and in fact, your name's been Googled quite a lot over the last couple of months. All attention is good attention, I suppose. Even if it is from the FBI.
I started a new website. Okay,
That was fast.
Onision'Sfans.com is the solution to all my problems.
Well, it would be. It's got your name in it, hasn't it, you giant narcissist? I have no idea what that was.
I am so sorry. I am such a mess. Oh my god.
Spitting on the camera like he's been spitting on his fans all this time.
I started a new website, and it's gonna be so good, and we're gonna do Discord, and
Going to do... I brought this up before. You've got a Discord. You've got a Patreon-only Discord. Now, can't you just change that to a website-only Discord? Maybe that's what you're going to do. Maybe that's your business, though. You sort it out.
it's fine. It's fine. Everything's gonna be okay.
Is it? Is it, though?
FBI, open up!
Is it, though? Is it really? Oh dear. It's a good Chewbacca impression at the end. Almost, anyway. So, there it was. Since recording my main commentary on that, Onision has tweeted out this. If you think any of my videos are real, you're either an idiot or a brilliant actor. Watch my live streams to see my more typical behaviour. And for the love of God, stop falling for it, because I'm going to keep puppeting you till you see the strings. I don't think anyone believed that that was a genuine meltdown, Greg. It was just another example of you mocking people coming for you and now promoting your new website, now that your Patreon's been taken down. Thanks for watching, everyone. This isn't going to be like a brand new direction for my channel. I'm not going to be making wall-to-wall commentary or Onision videos. However, very occasionally I might do this kind of thing again. It was good fun. I mean, I'd much rather not have seen Onision's naked torso, but you've got to roll with the punches on this website. If this is the kind of thing that you'd like to see more of, leave a comment. Don't forget, my Patreon is available. That's patreon.com/Peter Almond. I'll provide a link to that in the description. I promise I will never dox you. I'd like to thank my 4 current patrons: Urbana Fox, Mess the Moose, Blue Flip Flops, and Crunchy Karma. Subscribe to the channel if you want. Don't forget to click that bell so you're notified of any other videos that I may release in the future. Normally I typically do short stories and narrative-based things, but just for today, I just fancied trying this. Any comments, criticisms, or declarations of undying love, like I say, leave them in the comment section below. So as usual, thanks for watching, peace out, peace off, and I'll see you in the next video.